Free agency is less than a week away, and the Detroit Lions have cleared up some cap space by trading away David Montgomery and cutting center guard Graham Glasgow. But Detroit Lions fans, I got one question for you. Why the long face? What's all the crying for? Didn't you expect it? When Brad Holmes don't do anymore, listen, we got some news, man, but it ain't news to us because I keep telling y'all, we are initiated. No one knew who I was till I put on the mask. That's Brad Holmes. Okay? We are initiated, bro. We already know. Theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated. But we are initiated, aren't we, Detroit Lions fans? We've seen this before. Now, back in the day, you might be like, Derek, what are you talking about? Well, I'm going to show you in a minute. But back in the day, maybe last year, even last year, I might have given it the benefit of the doubt because Brad Holmes was an enigma. Remember, he was like the Riddler. It was so cute to not know what he was going to do. Oh, man, we got a sneaky good move, GM. Then we got a huge move, huge news, GM. We got to shake up the entire NFL general manager. And now all we got is a glorified pedestrian, somebody that I cannot wait until he is not here. I'm going to keep it $1.50. As a matter of fact, I'm going to up that to $1.75 because I have had it up to here with Bradley Mathias. Define aggressive Holmes. Shirts coming soon. Define aggressive. Well, speaking of aggression, something that we have not expected the Detroit Lions to do at all in free agency. Looks like they're going to literally be the definition of insanity, according to Albert Einstein. What did he say? Allegedly, he says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't be surprised if we don't get any further than the NFC Championship game. And that's being gracious. According to the Detroit Free Press, okay? According to the Detroit Free Press, coming from Dave Burkett, says, multiple agents who met with the Lions at the NFL Combine do not expect the team to be major players in free agency. And one who spoke with the team believes they will move Tate Ratledge to center and open competition at the guard spot. So multiple agents. So agents as in player agents, as in players who could be free agents, as in Trey Hendrickson or Tyler Linderbaum or somebody that could move the needle when it comes to this team. The Combine is where everything pops off for the NFL season. When it comes to the offseason, everything, all the rumors, all the stuff starts at the NFL Combine. And then it plays out into free agency and into the draft. That's where it starts. So I believe this. But you know why I believe it even more? It's because this is what we do. This is what we do. We have reached the cusp of greatness, but we have never been able to go over. You know why? Because the needle has not been moved. I said this before. Traded David Montgomery. I want him fired. Marcus Davenport, please re-sign him so I can come at you even harder, bruh. I can come at you even harder because how can you expect to go further if you don't make, if all you do is a lateral move? How can you expect that? Now, before I would have been like, this is theatricality and deception. I would have said that. I would have did my Bane impersonation. That's what I would have done. Because, what Brad Holmes are we getting? Brad is such a mystery, isn't he? Oh man, remember when we used to have a GM that you could figure out what he was going to do? And it was so cool. It was so cute to have a general manager that you couldn't see coming. Now I can't wait to see him go. I cannot wait, bruh. The only thing that will quench the thirst for his job is a Super Bowl win, period. That's where I'm at. You don't got to be where I'm at. I'm in the house all by myself. I'm in the house all by myself. And it's okay. I'm used to it. But I want to say something. Right? I want you to take a look. Take a look at the Detroit Lions roster right now. I want you to look at the Detroit Lions current roster. This is what our team is looking like. Okay? Now, of course, free agency is not here. But you know what we can do? Sign players that are already here. Alex Anzalone, Khalif Raymond, if we were going to do that. But we're not, because you know why? It would have already been done. So Khalif Raymond, he gone. Alex, he gone. And many, many more, hopefully. Hopefully Brad. But you know who he will keep? He will keep Josh and Levi. He will keep Josh and Levi, okay? He won't sign it, but he going to keep them. He going to keep them. I want you to look at where we are. According to SpotTrack, Lions are, even with the release of David Montgomery, because you'll see they're no longer on this roster, and Graham Glasgow, that the Detroit Lions are negative $3.7 million. This is the roster. We have 48 people that are on the books for 2026. 48 people, all right? This is the team. Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Aleem McNeil, Penei Sewell, Taylor Decker, DJ Reed, Aiden Hutchinson, Derek Barnes, Jamison Williams, Sam Laporta, Brian Branch, Jahmyr Gibbs, Kirby Joseph, Brock Wright, Jack Campbell, Jack Fox, Terrion Arnold, Tyleek Williams, Ennis 8-game Rakestraw, second-round pick, Tate Ratledge, Khalil Dorsey, Juice Scruggs, my fault, Isaac Tesla, Giovanni Manu, Kobe, I don't play Sorsdahl, will not be on this team. He will not be on this team come September. Sione, I traded up for you, and now you're going to be running back, I guess, Vaki. Tyler Lacey, Makai Wingo, Christian Mahogany, Miles Frazier, Hogan Hatton, Chris Smith, Thomas Harper, Lauren Strickland, Dan Jackson, Dominic Levitt, Devin Cochran, Nick Whiteside, I'm looking at the small screen here, Malik Cunningham, Jacob Sailors, Ahmed the GOAT, the savior, Hassanin, Kyle Robichaud, Jabari Small, Mason Miller, Jackson Meeks, Zach Horton, Seth McLaughlin, and Thomas Gordon. That is your Detroit Lions 2026 roster as of today, March the 3rd, 2023. Ooh, are you impressed by that? Nah, you ain't impressed by that. Why would you be? We got worse. We got worse by losing players. Lions have not created any cap space as of today. So how are we going to sign our own players or new players? We're not. Not right now. That we expect all that stuff to happen. But here it is. We find out today that Trey Hendrickson is not, thank God, going to be franchise tagged by the Cincinnati Bengals. They finally decided to let this man be free. Be free. And he could come to us. But nah, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We are going to do, at least I expect us to. You know what? You ever seen a liar? You ever had a person around you that is a bona fide liar? That everything they do is a lie. They are guilty until proven innocent. I had a friend like that. He was a bona fide liar. Even when he was telling the truth, you couldn't believe him. That's Brad Holmes to me. Brad Holmes is a bona fide, nothing, you know what? He's the equivalent of a bona fide liar. Until you actually try to get this team better, I don't believe you will. Look. I wish I had a chef hat, because I'll put it on right now. I need to get me a digital chef hat to put on. Matter of fact, I might add a little graphic that's sitting on top of my head. I'm about to cook. Think about this team. If you take away the first-round picks from Matthew Stafford, think about this team. If the Jacksonville Jaguars actually took Aiden Hutchinson instead of Trayvon Walker, think about this team. If the Cincinnati Bengals, which are a dumb organization, if they took Penei Sewell over Jamar Chase, think about this team. Brad Holmes is a pedestrian general manager at best until he proves otherwise to me. See, the thing is, I don't care what you feel about my opinion. I don't. Brad Holmes is the one on trial here. Y'all want to hold me accountable for what? For my opinion? You want to criticize my opinion. For what? I'm not in charge of this team. I just give you my thoughts. But Derek, you can't talk bad about the team. You know what's crazy? Y'all be quick to tell me how I am in the comment section. But when I'm right, y'all be, I can't hear nothing. Ghost. Y'all like birds that fly away. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope this is theatricality and deception in a good way. But why would he start doing it now? And I'm glad I did the typo there. Now big moves in free agency. I could have put sneaky good, okay? At least I caught the typo this time. Look, I'm a one-man show. I don't proofread like I should. I really should proofread, but I don't. But at least you know I'm not a robot or anything else. I'm not AI, at least not yet. Or I'm not sneaky good. I could be one of these guys. You want me to be that guy? Lions just made sneaky good move. I could start making my videos like this, bobbing my head like some type of, I'll just put huge news, big news, awesome news, sneaky good, really good. All of this, bro. I've had it. I've had it. You might be like, Derek, you're going crazy. Nah, I just see the light now. I see the light. That's what I see. And I am ready for Brad to go. That's it. I'm ready for him to go. I'm done. I have checked out from Matthias. Define aggressive. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You think the Lions going to do anything? I'm not expecting anything. But what I am expecting is a Super Bowl win in 2026. That's what I'm expecting. Since you want to do the same thing you've been doing, and it's been working. It's been working. You said last year on 97 Won a Ticket, you being Brad, then, well, we're just going to keep doing the same thing we've been doing. I mean, it's kind of been working, so we're going to do that. In 2025, it didn't work. It did not work in 2025. So why would you do the same thing in 2026 unless you don't know what you're doing, which is obvious to me when you traded David Montgomery. Y'all like, man, we got a 4th-round pick. We got a haul for David Montgomery. Man, what we going to do with that 4th-round pick? We probably going to trade it away for some scrub named Scruggs. What are we going to do? Do you think that this 4th-round pick is going to be more Amon-Ra St. Brown, Derek Barnes, or more amount to nothing? More Broderick Martin? Don't forget, this is the same man that traded up for Broderick Martin in the 3rd round. Because why? You can't even answer that. So what makes us think that he's going to turn, he going to cook? That 7th-round pick is nothing. A practice squad dude at best. I don't understand this. It was cute in 23. Y'all always trying to make excuses for this whole regime. And that you can throw Dan Campbell in there as well. In year 3, you know what you were saying? We're in year 3 of a rebuild. Ain't it ironic that in year 3 of a rebuild, we went to the NFC Championship game in year 3 of a rebuild, and we ain't been the same since. And now we in year 6, and y'all still want to make excuses for this man. How are you going into year 6? You have not been at the heights that you've been in 2 seasons, and you come with some nonsense of you're going to do the same thing that your agent. What does that mean? That means that we're going to have the same results. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Playtime is over, bro. Listen, I love y'all, but I got to be me. I got to be me. I can be sneaky good. I can be dry eyes. I can be all of those things. But I'm not. I choose this. Pikachu, I choose you. This is what I choose to be. This is who I am. If I'm wrong, great. And I will admit that I'm wrong. And I want to be wrong. I hope you hear me. I say that because I want to be wrong. But I can't be anything else than me. I don't believe in this man. I do not. I believe in Dan Campbell. I do not believe in Brad Holmes. I will stand on that. It is his job to show me. I don't care about 2 NFC North back-to-back titles. Who cares when the ultimate goal is a Super Bowl? And there's excuse after excuse. It was injuries. It was year 3 of a rebuild. It was all this other nonsense. Now you traded away a core piece of this team to replace that core piece with a lesser than, because that's what's coming. God forbid Jahmyr Gibbs gets hurt this offseason. But if he does, y'all going to blame me, right? We could have had David Montgomery to back him up. But no, he playing with the Texans. Enough, bro. Y'all got enough sugarcoat, stroke your boat, rope-a-dope, all of that. I'm not it. I will never be. Numbers or not, I'm done. I will never be that. It's plenty people you can watch. I cannot do this and be that way. But you know that already. I am not one to sell my soul for anything. Views or your approval. If you don't approve of what I feel, you don't have to watch. That's just it. And you don't have to put in the comment section, I don't always agree with you. Good. You don't. Good. That means you are an individual. I don't look for your approval. I don't need you to tell me that. That's not what I don't do this for that. I don't do this for your approval or for you to tell me that you don't agree. Of course, that would make you a robot. We have those on YouTube already. We don't need any more I am robots. What we need is independent thinkers. Somebody that's willing to push back on the nonsense. And I'm that guy. Let me know what you think in the comments below. It's funny. Everybody's numbers have been cheeks all off season. Even sneaky good. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. Detroit deserves a better class of content creator, and I'm going to give it to you. Me, myself, and some other creators as well. 2 announcements for everybody that stuck around, and I appreciate y'all. Don't forget, I was found on a rant. My rants are legendary. Now they're called crash outs. They're legendary. Because even back in the day, a whopping 8 years ago, I was ranting on this team. Believe it or not, there was a time that ranting did better than actual. When the Lions won, nobody cared. When they lost, they came to see me. Nobody believed in this team under Patricia. They gave you some hope. Dan Campbell, hope is dangerous. Hope is dangerous, bro. That's like one of the worst things a person can have is hope. Because when it gets taken away, it just breaks you. Couple announcements I want to tell you guys. Number 1 is Lions Syndicate has done something or will do something that I never thought I would do. I'm 46 years old, relatively fresh 46. Shoot, we almost at the halfway point now. Turning 47. One of the apps that I've never been able to vibe with is TikTok. I need it to shut off. TikTok does not shut off. I tried to rock with it. I just could not do. What do we watch? Like, I couldn't deal with it. So I've never been a TikToker. I've never watched, I don't watch TikTok on a regular basis. I don't even have it on my phone until now. Lions Syndicate decided to get a TikTok. Why? Because I saw my content on TikTok. I was not credited. I was not, people know who I am because they know who I am because of my YouTube presence. But I said, nah, if somebody gonna be using my content on a different platform and not crediting me at least, then the OG, the originator needs to be over there. So, not up yet. It's named and everything, but I don't even know how to start. I'm just going to do what I do best and post. And the second thing is, if you guys didn't know, we have a new show that will be on Syndicate Sports Detroit. Right now, we're buckling down the time and the dates, but we're looking to give you this show a little more often than we originally thought. And that show is going to be something that I am very excited about. And of course, if you know, if you were there last night, Syndicate's 365 podcast. It's going to be a show hosted on Syndicate Sports Detroit about the Detroit Lions. It's going to include myself, Lions Live 365, an up-and-coming creator, and Motor City Cats as well. And we'll probably bring on some guests from YouTubers to regular viewers of the channel. But we aspire to bring you this type of content. Like, I think it's a fresh take. We had an awesome show last night. I'll link it up here so you guys can check it out. We had massive technical difficulties, but yesterday's show was kind of an impromptu show. We didn't know if we were going to get on, and then David Montgomery got traded. It kind of expedited things, and now, we're kind of working out the kinks, but we'll have it. We'll have it buckled down in no time. So this channel is made possible by, I already said that. Look, I'm all over the place. I need a Super Bowl to bring me back. I need a Super Bowl. I'm done. From Matt Patricia to Jim Caldwell to Marty Morningweg to Bobby Ross. I need a Super Bowl. I'm running out of patience with this team and the excuses that we make time and time again. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is my true self. I've been holding this guy back. Real talk it. I've just now had a reason to go nuclear. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go back, I was saying long time ago, like, Brad Holmes has been doing this. This didn't happen overnight. It's been there. You didn't want to see it though. But remember, you was talking about me when I did. Go Lions.